Hello everyone. So I have to do this over because Mercury retrograde, right? It's fine. So you have group 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna start with group 1. So think about as you breathe and take your deep breaths. Think about what's coming to you for the next month. That's crazy. You could be thinking about the future as a collective, but for the next week, the week that is in the title. Let me just clear some energy. Okay, so hopefully by now you picked your groups. If not, please pause it, take your deep breaths, think about it. Whatever card is calling to you, pick that card and that'll be your group. So group 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm gonna start with group 1 and let's just get into it. All right. Okay, hello group 1. If you pick group 1, that means you pick this yellow chakra, which is the 3rd chakra, which is also called the solar plexus, and you have prayer. Okay, so I'm going to read it from the book, and then at the meditation I'm going to read at the end so that you guys can do this meditation. Okay. Okay, so prayer. Cool lemonade. My prayers are answered. The legend. An old man sits on his porch with his grandson, sipping lemonade and reminiscing. He wanted to be a traveling preacher. He'd been all set to leave home, but his father reminded him to pray for guidance. That very night his father died, and the man realized the spirit was telling him to stay. Now his grandson appreciates the lemonade, and the old man smiles. He never regretted staying on the farm. Okay, inspiration. Cool lemonade is a reminder that there is always a plan. If you were sidetracked from your path, then you will be guided back to your true calling. Personal inquiry. If my most powerful thoughts are forming a prayer, how can I live in active prayer? Key ideas. All prayers are answered. Following where life leads. Being of service. Fulfillment. Keywords. Clarity. Destiny. Authenticity. Okay. So I feel like this upcoming week for you, group 1, that your answers, you will receive answers, or your prayers will be answered. So if there's something that you've been praying for a minute now, I feel like it will be answered this week. These readings are timeless, so if it doesn't happen this week, trust that it will happen at the perfect time, divine timing. Okay, you will be able to sip your lemonade. You will be able to relax and sit and really just embrace life and the beauty of life, right? Because what's the saying? When life gives you lemons, right, you make lemonade. So I feel like you guys have really made some real sweet, beautiful, tasty ass lemonade this week, or you will start to drink, right? I don't know. All right, so yeah, so you have number 37, never ending story. So I feel like with this, there is this, like, you've been asking and asking and asking, and it just seems like you're just stuck in the same cycle. You feel like you just dealt with the same cards, unhelpful cards. You're stuck with these lemons, a bunch of lemons, and don't know what to do with them, right? And I feel like this is that. So whatever that is going on in your life, that feels like a never-ending story, that feels like it's never going to end, like you'll always be in this position, like you don't understand why this is happening. I feel like you'll come to see, like, why, right? So in the story, he wanted to leave and travel, but then his father passes away, so that was his sign for him to stay, right? Maybe what's happened to you may be a sign for you to do something. Once you start to see it, I feel like from a different perspective, it won't feel like a never-ending story anymore. You'll start to see, right? You'll start to take those lemons and make those into lemonade. You also have regeneration, okay? Number 46. So with this card, I feel like, again, you're taking something and making it beautiful, right? You're taking your lemons and making it into lemonade. So I feel like you need to take this never-ending story or this dreadful part of your life that's making you feel weighed down, making you feel like you're stuck, right? Take that and make it into beautiful, into something beautiful. I was about to say beautiful art. So if you want an artist, right, which I kind of get from this, right? I feel like somebody like, this is like a painting right here. But yeah, into like beautiful art or music, or just like, again, taking something and making it into something beautiful. So like I was saying, there may be a cycle that you are in right now, but now is the time to really, I heard regurgitate or revamp it, right? You have round and round. So this is the cycle, right? This is the cycle that you feel like you're just in. You're going round and round in a circle. You feel like you'll never be able to get out of this story. You feel like you'll never be able to, I heard, leave the nest or have what you really think that you want, right? But I feel like there is a reason why you feel stuck, or there's a reason why you are where you are, because it's trying to get you, Spirit is trying to get you to see like it from a different perspective, and trying to get you to shift your perspective so that you can change things around for yourself, you know, not letting life just happen to you. You taking life by the horns and like really, you know, doing the damn thing. So even though, yeah, you're being dealt these cards, and yeah, you're getting all these lemons, but what are you doing with it, right? Now is the time to actually do something about it. Okay. Because even though the man never got to go travel, he was able to be with his family at a time of crisis, when his father passed away, and he was able to build his family, and he's never regretted it, right? Yeah, you have number 5, change. I feel like with the change only happens if you change it, right? This is only going to happen once you make the first move. So again, if something feels like it's never ending, something feels like it's never going to change, or something is never going to happen, but it's like it definitely can, and only can if you do it. You have to put action towards it. You have to look at it from a different perspective. Stop looking at life as if life is just happening to you. You are living this life, so you can control what you can control in this lifetime. Of course, you can't control everything, right? You can't control death. You can't control birth. You can't, well, besides birth control. You can control certain events that happen outside of you, or just events in general, but you can definitely change your perspective. You can change your mindset. You can change how you react to it. It's all about what you can control, and that comes with you. Okay? So the first card you have is tarot card, is the Hermit. So with this, I feel like this is you literally praying, asking for answers, praying for answers. Maybe a lot of you have gone on this very deep, not lonely, but you were alone, right? But not lonely, like in this spiritual journey, trying to find answers. This is you seeking wisdom, praying a lot. Possibly, maybe some of you will be going on like a spiritual retreat to try to like rejuvenate and seek answers. You also have the Knight of Voices. So I feel like with this, you guys are gonna start to take this action towards this change. I feel like whatever clarity has come to you, now you're taking that and using it into something beautiful, right? So I feel like this week your answers will come to you. Your spiritual team, your guides are giving you answers, or maybe things are starting to make sense to you this week, and now you're taking that and using that to do something about it, right? With this Knight of Voices. You also have the Page of Voices. which is kind of funny, because it kind of like goes backwards. So maybe you guys are going back and forth from this Knight of Voices to Page of Voices. So with the Page of Voices, this is like you have so many ideas, but it's just swirling around in your head, and it's just, then it turns into like confusion, and it just turns into like, again, this round and round cycle. So your thoughts could be very like going round and round and round. Maybe you're asking a lot of questions and you're getting a lot of answers at the same time, so you don't really know which is what. But I feel like once you really like start to do things like just relax and meditate and like really think about one thing at a time with this Knight of Voices, you'll be able to see like what's what. You also have the Six of Emotions. So I feel like, again, this is that never-ending story, right? Something may have happened to you as a child, or this is something that you've always thought as a child, so it just kept going over and over and over with children, you know, maybe with your children, right? Or when you were a child, maybe something that you've always wanted to do as a child, it just like seems like it's just never going to happen, or it's just like never ending. Like, why do I keep being in the same cycle? But I feel like you have to, this is the time for you to reconnect to your inner child, and that's what will, like, I feel like she or he, you know, they will literally give you the answers. Your inner child has the answers on like why, right? I don't know what the why is. You know what the why is, but I feel like you have to meditate and really connect to your inner child, because that's where your answers will come from, right? I also feel like you taking this story from childhood and making it into something, whether it's art, whether you write a book on it, or, you know, using it as a source of inspiration, that will help kind of break the cycle, or make you stop feeling like you're in this never-ending cycle. Yeah, you also have the Nine of Voices. I also was getting the vibe like you're getting your answers through your dreams. So you possibly are getting answers from your dreams, or like a lot of you need to like really pay attention to your dreams. I feel like you are getting a lot of wisdom. So it is, yeah, I feel like you're getting a lot of wisdom, right? A lot at once. So now's the time to just like break it down, like write it down and really look at it for what it is. Some of you guys may have been losing sleep because of something, so now it's like you're starting to like get your sleep schedule back in order this week, and that's gonna help you. That's what's gonna help you like really see things clearly. You have the Ten of Voices, so I feel like this never-ending cycle is gonna break. It is gonna end. It's gonna be painful, but you know, it's about time, basically. With also the Ten of Voices, I get that this is you literally turning that harsh, never-ending, sad story into something beautiful, right? Into art, into whatever, into magic. To literally help you break free. Again, this is you feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move, you can't do certain things, or you can't possibly be yourselves, maybe say the things that you really want to say. And there's a lot of people saying things to you, but now it's like, I'm hearing, yeah, we're breaking free. High School Musical, I don't know. And you have the Eight of Materials, so I feel like you do come out on top with this. I feel like, again, you're taking this never-ending story and making it into something that will benefit you. So you're literally taking something and like you can make a lot of money off of it, a lot of prosperity off of it, possibly like, you know, followers or attention, like gaining something very beautiful from it, right? So you're taking this story and making it work for you, like instead of it working you and stressing you out, you're making it work for you, period. So last card before I read, it says meditation brings answers. So clearly, you guys need to meditate. You need to meditate way more often, because that's where you're going to get your answers. Your spiritual team are trying to give you answers, but you're not looking for them, or you're not putting your best foot forward to find them, right? Like, they want to give you the answers, but you have to come correct. But you have to come correct, or you have to meet them halfway. That's what I wanted to say. Meet them halfway so that they can give it to you, right? They're not just going to give you things just because, like, they love you, but they're not just going to spoil you. Like, you have to work for this thing too, especially with the 8 of materials, right? You have to work for this, right? And that's what the 8 of materials is about, working for this, right? So to segue, you know, this is a beautiful segue to the last thing I'm going to read for you, which is the meditation for this prayer card. So you guys do need to pray more. You need to meditate, right? Because your answers will come to you that way. Let's read it, okay? So the meditation for the prayer card, it says, knowing that you cannot take anything with you when you leave the earth. That thoughts create, I'm not bugging, right? That's not proper grammar. Knowing that you cannot take anything with you when you leave the earth. That thoughts, I'm going to put those thoughts create your world. Think now of the things that make you happy. Having all that you desire begins with taking what you need at the right time. Trust that you will be offered the best. Whether or not you take what is offered is entirely up to you, right? So right now, I'm just getting just this sense of gratitude and just meditating and seeking. You have to put your, like, if you want to end the story, you have to put the work to it, okay? You can't just complain about it, right? But that's all I have for you, group 1. I hope that this resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell. And check the description box if you would like a personal reading for some guidance, right? I hope you guys have a great week and a great day. See you guys later. See you guys on Monday. Oops. Okay, hello group 2. If you pick group 2, that means you pick this balance card, which is the 3rd eye chakra, which is the 6th chakra, which is the bluish, purplish, well, purple chakra. It's the purple chakra. So I'm going to read it from the book. Give me a second, I need some water because I ain't trying to pass out. Okay. So, balance. It says, hold on, I can't see. Emaciated. Oh my god, I sound illiterate. Periwinkle. I must create before the opportunity disappears. Okay. So the legend, it says Periwinkle is a small town theater actor with big time talent. An agent arrives in town and is quite impressed with young Periwinkle. She offers him a contract and he drops everything that once mattered to him to be available for fame. Feeling sure that his big break is coming. Let me put the card right here too. Yeah. Feeling sure that his big break is coming, he alienates his loved ones. He signs a contract with the agency, but there are no jobs. He is told he must wait for the right one. He learns that waiting for a dream is not as powerful as living a loving reality. So inspiration, it says, running towards something may chase it away. Be wary of being deceived by your own desires. Personal inquiry, I take me with me wherever I go. Is there a part of my life that may be out of alignment with who I am? Key ideas, chasing illusions, health matters, compulsive behavior, dietary imbalance, being being resolved. I'm sorry, it's Mercury. It's Mercury retrograde, y'all. Don't judge me. Being result oriented, self neglect, honoring values, assistance, which is the keywords: assistance, courtesy, support. I'm gonna read the meditation at the end, okay? Alright, so clearly there's something out of balance, right? You could be a Libra, or you could be dealing with the Libra just because, like, the scales, right? These are not for any particular zodiac sign, but the energy could just be Libra-like energy. And if you look at it, I've never noticed how unbalanced the scales actually are. I thought it was balanced, but, like, this one is lower than that one, right? So something is definitely unbalanced. I've met possibly with your family, maybe your friends. Whoa, focus. Whoa. Yeah, some of you guys are just probably way too focused on, you know, the destination and not really paying attention to the journey. Some of you want to rush forward, straight to fame or straight to a result, straight to a desire, but you're not really enjoying the ride, right? Like, you're not enjoying the people around you. You may be cutting a lot of ties with people, not really understanding that, like, these are the people, like, without the support, you can get to your destination, but you're going to be looking around and you're going to be lonely, right? And you don't want that. You want people around you that love you. So here you have by the book. So obviously I get instant family vibes. I've never noticed this spirit face here. That's crazy. Kind of scared me low-key. So, like, you know, with this, I'm getting by the book. You're possibly trying to do things by the book. Trying to, like, go step by step with the plan instead of just living life the way that it is intended to be, or the way that it just is. You guys are just trying to follow, like, things step by step. So I feel like if things are not going in that step by step process, it's kind of wrong to you, or you see it as wrong. I also see, like, again, like I was saying, this is something with your family, maybe even something with your job. I get more family vibes though, but yeah, like you're just following, and you're not, like, living life. Like, you're not enjoying the ride. You just want to get to the final destination. Okay. Maybe some of you could have been in Final Destination, or you're watching that movie with your family. Maybe you should watch that movie with your family so you guys could, like, bond, right? I don't know. But you have breathe. Number 29. Some of you literally just need to relax right now. You need to take in what's happening around you, right? You need to breathe and enjoy the space that you are in. Enjoy the people that you are around. Some of you are too focused about what's happening next, right? With the steps, you're too focused on what's happening next instead of what's happening right now. So you need to get more present. You need to be more balanced in your present energy and people around you, and just relax, just breathe, just enjoy your time while you're here right now, especially while people are still alive, and while people are still breathing and still able to talk to you and see you and converse with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, enjoy that, because that's not gonna last forever. You know, people do die. God forbid, but people do pass away. So you don't want to waste time thinking about the future when you could be enjoying things right now. You also have Treasure Island, which is crazy because this card is about everything that you desire, your soulmate, your career, everything that you desire, right? But look how it's on top of a tortoise. It's coming towards you, right? But it's gonna take its time. You know, things are better. You know, food tastes better in the slow cooker than in the microwave, okay? Food will always taste better from the slow cooker than from the microwave. You don't want that quick fix. You don't want that quick thing, because it's not going to feel as good or taste as good or just be as good as if when you're taking your time or when you know, went through it. You have to go through it, right? Not that you have to struggle, but you have to build it up. Like, you know, like, you don't want it quickly. You don't want a quickie. You want something that's slow and is seasoned. But with this, like, you're gonna get there, right? Now, but now, do you want to get there and find out that no one that you love is around you? You're around a bunch of people you can't trust. You're around a bunch of people that just want you for your money, for your fame, for your attention, for this or for that? Or do you want people around you that really love you, that has seen you grow, so they can attest to, you know, the work that you put in, or the tears that you've cried, you know? They can attest to how much you actually desire this thing, or love this thing, or have so much passion for something. Like, would you rather people be around you, or would you rather be alone? Because either way, you're gonna get to the destination regardless, right? Because Periwinkle is very talented. He's a talented actor. He's gonna get there regardless. But he dropped everyone and dropped everything for the sake of going towards this job or this new agency, just to get no job. And that's the thing. You're gonna get there regardless. But now if he would have, like, you know, done things not in slow motion, but done things step by step, while enjoying the people that was around him, and enjoying the time that he spent with people, and just relaxing and just breathing, like, the result would have just felt so much better. So I'm just getting delayed gratification, right? So you delaying, stop trying to get something quickly, like, because it's gonna feel so much better when you have it. Because if you think about it, right, the slower it comes, or with this tortoise, right, as he's like coming to him or coming to you, right, it's adding more value to it. You know, it's like wine. Like, it's adding more value to it. It's gonna taste so much better. It's gonna feel so much sweeter. Yes, so you have number 81, leadership. You could be seeing 111 a lot. I get Aries vibes, right? I also get, like, you could be like the parent of something. Like, you could be the father or the mother. Or maybe you want to be in this higher leadership position, and I feel like you are up for the challenge. Like, you could be very good leaders, but in order to be a good leader, you have to first be a good follower, right? So I feel like now you're here, and you're trying to get up to here, but it's like, it took time for this elephant to get that big, to be in that position, right? So now it's like, you can't just skip this step, because once you skip that step, you've missed out on a lot of things that you could have learned, a lot of people that you could have met. You just miss out on a lot of things. So that's why there's a process to things, right? You kind of want to do things by the book, in a sense of, like, going from this little mini elephant to the little medium elephant, and then the big elephant, because it just you don't want to miss out, right? Okay, so you have the 7 of Voices. So with this card, I get this definitely could be you trying to get rich quick, trying to do things, trying to strategize the best way to get to something faster. Some of you could be being a little sneaky. Like, you could be using people around you to get things that you want, to get to something faster, when really, like, that's not okay. That's not okay in group 2. You also have the 6 of Voices in reverse. So with this, I feel like you guys are kind of like ignoring the path that is intended for you, because you're trying to skip forward. You're trying to move forward quickly. Spirit has a plan for you, and it's doing it for your best interest, right? You don't want to fast forward, because then you miss out on everything. And it just feels better when you just live life. And then when you finally get to that goal, to that destination, you look back in your life and you're just like, wow, I lived a good life. See, you have the 10 of materials, so I get the family vibes, generational, right? You guys are trying to build a legacy. I get that. You guys are trying to build something for yourselves, maybe even things for your family. You're doing it for your family, but you're kind of burning your bridges or hurting your family in the process. So you're gonna get to your final destination. You're gonna get all this wealth, generational wealth. You're gonna do that. Like, you are a leader, right? You're gonna do that. But you cutting corners, or you like trying to skip steps, is not gonna get you there any faster. It's just really just gonna hurt people in the process and yourselves, right? You have the Knight of Emotions. So this could be something to do with maybe a relationship, right? Maybe you're trying to go straight to marriage, straight to the family, straight to you know, like I said, the final destination. But really, it's just this is just the time to just breathe, to just relax, enjoy each other's space, get to know people, get to know this person, like, as they get to know you, you know, like, come correct. That's all I hear, just come correct. So you also have the Page of Materials. So if this has something to do with work, maybe you feel like things aren't moving because, you know, it's not lining up to your expectations. Like, you expect something to be at a certain position or place at this time, at this age, when it's really just like things are happening for a reason. Oh, you also have the Lovers. You have the Lovers, but it's in the reverse, right? So there is some type of like mutual attraction. This could be with a person, this could be with your family. Doesn't mean like sexually, but like this could mean like with your job or whatever. But I'm getting that unbalanced vibes, right? Something that you do desire, something that you do love, it is unbalanced because you're just focused on the result. You're not focused on the process, on the journey. You know, it took time for these people to finally get together. This is card number 6, right? That means you had to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You guys are at like 1 or 2 trying to go straight to 7. Like, you just need to relax. Okay, see, you have the Two of Emotions. So there's that balance again. This again could be with maybe a business partner, a lover, love relationship. You guys are trying to build a family, which is understandable. But you can't get there. You can't get there with this seven of Voices energy, because then it's not gonna be. No, you don't even know if this person is really the one for you, right? You need to start being like this Knight of Cups, being open to love, but being smart about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, taking the actions and the path to go towards it, but not trying to like rush from the Knight to the King, because then you miss the steps. You miss all the things that you could have learned from this relationship or from the process. So last card before I read the meditation, you have Opportunity. So I feel like this is Spirit just kind of just like, what's the word? They're trying to let you know, like, you're gonna get the opportunity, you're gonna get the success, right? With the 10 of Materials, you're gonna have it, right? But do you want it quickly where no one is around you, or do you want it where not only can you eat, but your family can eat, and everyone's eating, everyone's happy, and you have so much love and support, right? You don't want to be alone while being rich, because then what's the point? Like, a lot of you are doing this for family, you're doing this for your loved ones, but then what's the point of doing it if you're just going to cut all of them out of your life and never talk to them again, and just drop them all for the sake of fame or for the sake of this opportunity? Then it kind of defeats the purpose. So this week, just like spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones, let people know that you love them, and just relax. Okay? Let me read the meditation. Okay. So the meditation, it says, journey with Periwinkle. He tells you out of the work he had to do to repair past mistakes. He tells you of the work he had to do to repair past mistakes. He says we all end up in the same place, so enjoy your journey. sit with him, you will know when it is time to come back, right? All right, group 2. So that's all I have for you for today. I hope that this resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell. If you would like a personal reading, please check the description box below. And I hope you guys, oh my God, Mercury retrograde. I hope you guys have a great day and have a great week, okay? Spend some time with your loved ones. See you later. See you Monday. Okay. Okay. Last but not least, you have group 3, okay? So you have acceptance, which is the root chakra, which is the red chakra, which is the very first chakra. So I'm gonna read it from the book. Okay. So with the book, it says acceptance. Cherry heart. When I accept myself, I find love. Excuse me, the legend. Cherry loves her work as a waitress, but feels that something is missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet she senses that he is unfaithful. One day, a customer orders cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice and sighs to a friend that her life is like that pie with the missing slice. Her friend remarks that maybe Cherry is a heart-shaped pie. Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. Okay? A magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique resides within. Your unique qualities reside within. Open it. Are things simple now? Cherry Heart invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. Personal inquiry. Am I assessing myself accurately, or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? Can I simply accept myself? Key ideas. New ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfection, feeling incomplete, selling yourself short. Keywords: manifesting, knowledge, luck. And I'll read the meditation at the end, okay? So off the back, I get you guys are starting to accept yourselves for who you really are. I get things maybe even like falling around. Things or people may be leaving, or like you may be leaving people, because once you start to know once you start to accept, who you truly are, you start to see things clearly and start to see the things that no longer, serve you or are not of your highest good and don't align with you, right? So, yeah. Also, the fact that it is the red chakra, which is the first chakra, like, it starts here. It starts here. That's what I heard. So the first card you have is number 4, which is higher power, which I kind of get from this spirit being around her arm, right? So with this card, I feel like with higher power, this is you accepting who you truly are, which will put you in your higher power, put you closer to God, closer to divine, which will also put you to your higher self, right? Whatever has happened to you in your life, your lifetime, you're accepting everything as is. You're not wishing something has changed. You're not wishing that you had this and that, because outside things, and events don't make who you are. You are who you are regardless, right? So just accepting yourself will put you in that position. You also have time to go, number 45. So I feel like this is, again, reiterating, once you start to accept yourself, you start to go towards the things that are really meant for you, and start to go towards the things that are aligned with your true selves. I also get like, also get the vibes of like trying to go towards things that are outside of you. But I feel like most of you, this is you going towards your true value, or going towards people and things that really, really add up to who you really are, right? See, you also have building blocks number 28. So with this, I get like, you guys are starting to possibly build up your self-esteem, build up that self-acceptance. I feel like you guys may have crushed a foundation, right? Possibly like you left a certain foundation, possibly a job or a person or anything like that. You are leaving something and building something anew, building something new that really is aligned, literally aligned with you, because the building is like right there with her, right? So you're building something. I also get core value, your true selves, since she will be in the middle of this foundation of this building. Like, you will be in the middle of this new foundation, right? Because it's actually for you. Okay, you have number 33, communication. So I feel like some of you guys literally need to just be honest with yourselves about like what it is that you really want. You need to talk to God, talk to your higher selves, to see like what's really meant for you, or like what's really like aligned with your higher selves, right? That will put you in a better position and make you feel better about yourselves. Like, the only way you can do that is like talking to yourselves about what it is that you really want deep down, and not what you think other people might want, or maybe this could even be in communication with people that, to see if like if they line up with you. So you have the Queen of Emotions. So the Queen of Emotions, she knows what is truly meant for her. She knows how to give, how to receive. She is aligned with her higher self, so that, because she knows her true self and she accepts herself as she is. She doesn't try to change her body. She doesn't try to change, things for other people. She does things that are truly aligned with her. And I feel like this will be you this week, whether you're a man or a woman. Yeah, you also have the Ace of Inspiration. So I feel like you will be getting a lot of inspiration this week, possibly from communicating, really getting aligned again with this alignment, aligned with your passion, things that you really want, so that you can go towards it, right? This is a new kickstart to your inspiration, to your desires, something that you really truly want. So you have the Knight of Inspirations. I feel like this week, once you start to really get in touch with your true selves, what you really want, then you know how to go after it, and you start building those building blocks. You start taking action towards it. Some of you could be fire signs, because these are fire signs or whatever. But like, yeah, once you see, because just like her, once she accepted herself for who she was, she left her boyfriend and found another man that really made her happy, truly, right? She wasn't in this suspicious energy anymore. So a lot of you are, once you accept yourselves for who you really are, you'll start to go towards the things that you really want.